vibe. So number one, she, me, her, I, when I be looking for a man. As a single young woman, I'm happy being content. I'm not mad, I'm not angry, I'm not upset. No, nobody broke my heart and I'm just on the loose like, yeah, no, that's not my story. You know, we thank God for that. That's not my story, okay? I personally just feel like being single is a good time. It's just a good time to be happy, okay? Like, be content. To me, being single is a time for me personally just to focus on my goals, right? There are things in my life that I want to accomplish, and I just feel like in my singleness, it's a good time to just go ahead and knock that out. I feel like being single is a time for you to conquer your fears. Being single is a time for you to get further your relationship with the Lord, like becoming the young woman that He wants you to be, because that's definitely what I'm figuring out. Like, I definitely believe that He's working on my character. I definitely know that He's working on my integrity. I desire to be a woman of integrity, you know what I'm saying? A person who is undivided, you know what I'm saying? Being a person who is standing firm on her boundaries. When my integrity is tested, you know what I'm saying, I want to be able to not be, like I said, undivided. So He's definitely working on my character, who I am as a young woman, who He wants me to be, where He wants me to go, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like this is a good time for me and God to be figuring out all those things with Him and giving Him all my fears, because I have fears and I definitely want to conquer a lot of my fears in 2019. So I just really believe that, like, being single is nothing to be negative about. Being single is nothing to be sad about. And if you are one of those women, which I have no problem with, if you are one of those women who has a strong desire to be married, and maybe God has even spoken to you about some things, and that's totally fine, and He's prepping you, He's preparing you to be the wife, that mother. Listen, I am all here for. I for real think that it is beautiful. That's just not my story. Okay, that's just not where I'm at. I'm just literally just solely focusing on myself, but in a selfless way. So let me explain that. So it's like, I also feel like, you know, people say, oh, just focus on yourself, self-care, self-love. Trust me, I'm all for that. And I'm definitely learning, self-care, self-love outside of this beauty, makeup, and all that stuff. Like, definitely practicing disciplines in my everyday life, you know what I'm saying, doing stuff. So I just feel like, the self-care thing, so the self-care thing, I feel like that can be switched into positive and a negative, because I feel like when people say, oh, just focus on yourself, it could be an extreme of just literally only focusing on yourself, nobody else, not being selfless, not caring about anything, and kind of being in your own little world. Yeah, I don't want to be like that. I want to healthily focus on myself and be selfless, meaning, caring for my friends, being there for my friends, being there for my family, supporting them in the things that they need, while also pouring in and feeding into myself, which is, having that healthy balance. And those things take time. Like, it's also a discipline as well. So I definitely feel like, being single is just a good time to just enjoy yourself with the Lord, enjoy your time, with your friends, your family. Like, you can do all these things obviously with a significant other, but like I said, if you are one of those people who desires to be married, I definitely believe that you should have your own set of things going on before you, get connected to someone, or before God sends someone your way. You know what I'm saying? As a woman, I'm personally not going to be looking for anyone as in, oh yeah, where's my man? Yeah, I'm not going to do that, because the word clearly says, he that findeth a wife, not she that findeth a man. Okay, so when I'm fully ready, if it's in the will for my life, obviously thus the Lord will send him my way, vice versa. We're gonna pray, meditate about that thing, and I will be well with my soul. However, as of right now, like I said, my focus is just, myself, my health, being a better daughter, being a better friend, being a better granddaughter, being a better sister, being a better aunt. I definitely feel like the Lord is working on my character, my integrity, just all these different things, which is really, really important, especially like in my career, what I will be doing in the future. And so I just feel like him working on all these things in my singleness is very, very important. So I just feel like, if you're one of those women young girls, young ladies, I don't know who's watching this video, but if you're one of those people who's like, man, I'm single and I'm 18, and man, I'm single and I don't have a man, because you see all these, you know, posts on Instagram, people coupled up, people booed up, bitty bada, booed up, hey, bitty bada, yeah, people doing all that. Yeah, that's a beautiful thing, but as a young woman, it's very important to get to know who you are, because you definitely don't want a man, okay, defining who you are as a woman, okay? Know that God defines you, he gives value to you, and that is really what's most important. So yeah. So I hope that, like, in this little video that I kind of put some seeds in your head, is just to being content, being happy, focusing on your goals. Think about the positive things that are going on in your life. If you are one of those people, you know, maybe you are one of those people who maybe feel lonely, or you're literally searching for a man, I would advise you not to do that, but just generally just to focus on yourself, pour into yourself. Because I was watching this video one day and the lady was saying, like, when you become married, it becomes self-love for two. So everything that you do for yourself, you would eventually do for somebody else. So she made a simple example. She was like, yeah, so if I pour coffee for myself and I do that, if I drink tea, then I'm politely pour a little coffee for him. So I mean, just little minute things, but it's just like, do for yourself first in a healthy way, you know what I mean? And then do for whoever when the Lord sends him your way. Don't get discouraged, sis. Be thankful, be happy, focus on your goals, things that you want to accomplish, and like literally everything will fall into place, obviously, if you're keeping the Lord first in your life. In every area, like in your finance, keep the Lord first. In your friendships, keep the Lord first. In your family, keep, like, everything. The Lord has to be first in every area in your life, like his will, not our will, you know? So just don't be discouraged, don't be upset, you know, don't be fretting, or say maybe you've been single for a super long time. Don't get discouraged, because like when it's time, you're going to be oh so thankful, you're going to be oh so grateful that you did what you did in your singleness, and everything that you gained, everything that you've learned in your singleness, you'll be able to contribute that to your significant other when it is time, okay? Because you yourself have to learn to be disciplined in different areas. You have to learn to be selfless, because when you get married, baby girl, being married is a whole nother thing. So just enjoy. It's beautiful. Trust. It's beautiful. Children, amazing, okay? It's beautiful. But just know, you know, you wanna be content in this, okay? Because you're gonna have your trials and tribulations by yourself. You have your trials and trills when you with your boo. So either way, it's all good, it's all beautiful, it's all gonna come together. But just be happy, be thankful. There's nothing to be overly concerned about. Pray, talk to the Lord about, you know, whatever it is that you want to talk to him about, because it will all work out in the end. Yeah. Yeah. And so, yeah, I'm just looking at my notes. But yeah, so I just feel like, you know, allow God to just heal you on some things in your life. Whatever past traumas or things that you've experienced, people that you may need to forgive, because also, if you are one of those people who desire to be married, to be with someone, you don't want to bring that baggage that the Lord hasn't dealt with, okay, into that relationship. So just allow him to just cleanse you out, restore you, replenish you, refresh you, you know, let him do what he does, and just let it flow, you know, just let it flow. So yeah, I just think that being single in 2019 is me personally just conquering my fears, my goals, allowing the Lord to heal me and deal with me on things, and just getting out the kinks, you know, making me stronger as a young woman in him, and being faithful to him, honoring him, and just progressing and transforming every area in my life, because there are things in my life that's going on right now that me and the Lord we gotta work out. It's good things, but it's just all happening at one time. And so yeah, just to think, oh, if I was with someone, I have to consider you, and I have to, you know, it's just not my time for that now. But yeah, don't worry about it. You will be okay. All will be well. Focus on yourself, your relationship with God, and just being the best you as you can possibly be. Because if you ain't together, how you gonna help other people? How you gonna pour into other people? Whether you with somebody or not, just in general, like, How you gonna help people? How you gonna pour? How you gonna do anything for anybody? You know what I'm saying? How you gonna be available? How is the Lord going to use you? You know what I'm saying? If you're not being fed or at your best bet every single day, you know? So yeah, so I would just encourage you just to stay centered, stay focused, speak to the Lord, like obviously commune with the Lord, you know, ask him, you know, what is it, Lord, that you want me to focus on in my singleness right now? You know, especially if you're one of those people who desires to be married and be with someone, you need to ask him, okay, Lord, yes, Lord, I desire to be married, but right now that's not my reality. And Lord, I want to be the best I can be for you first, because even in a relationship, your husband is going to come second regardless. The Lord has to come first, because otherwise it's not going to work. I'm just saying, like, for real. If you're a believer, yeah, I'm just saying, like, the Lord has to come first. Like, he has to come before my man. I'm just saying, he does. But anyway, but yeah, so I would advise you to, you know, to just pray about, you know, what the Lord wants you to focus on, asking him to help you can be content, to be joyous, because I feel like, again, if you're one of those people who feel very lonely or feel like you're missing out, or just you just want a relationship so bad, I feel like there are things that definitely needs to be dealt with inside of you, that the Lord obviously has to work out. So pray for contentment, proclaim his joy every single day, okay? Because your joy is not based on, you know, your circumstance in your life, things that you have or that you don't have, okay? The joy that the Lord provides is everlasting, okay? Joy is every day, for real. So yes, I pray that prayer for you. I pray that you be joyous. I pray that you be at peace in your singleness. I pray that you just grow and be strengthened in every area in your life. And I pray that, you know, whatever the Lord has for you in 2019, that it stretches you. Because I know I would definitely be stretched, and I know that I'll definitely be challenged this year. So I pray that you be stretched, you be challenged in the areas that you know you need to be better in. And I pray that, like, I just believe that, like, all will be well. Like, it'll be some kinks in there, but, like, overall, all will be well and all will work itself out. Yeah, so I guess that's it. I guess that's, like, all I have to say. Yeah, so I just want to thank you for watching this video. Hopefully you got something from it. I thought it was going to be a little bit more organized. But I feel like this was kind of like a ranty rant. But if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. And thank you for watching. And you guys will see me in my next one. Bye!